How's it going, guys? My name is Zach with the Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at Dollar Tree cookies. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, I make lots of videos about things from the Dollar Tree, in particular Dollar Tree movies, but one thing I haven't really talked about is they have a pretty good selection of snacks there. You know, I try to keep a few snacks around the house, not really going overboard with it. But, you know, the fact that you can usually get a pretty decent amount of food in these snack packs for only $1.25, there's something I try to keep around. So today I thought we'd do a video talking about their various different types of cookies, and if you like this, maybe we'll do more. But, first things first, I'm going to talk about two that I know that I've had quite a few times before, and then I have three more that I haven't had before, and it'll be kind of like a taste test, and we'll see if I like those. So starting off with probably my favorite cookie from the Dollar Tree, this is from the company Oven Baked, and these are fudge striped shortbread cookies. A pretty standard cookie, but man, look at how many you get in this pack. It's pretty great. There's 4 rows, and each row has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like 8 cookies in a row, so that is a lot of cookies, and I really do like this. You know, a good value for $1.25. And they taste pretty good, you know, so yeah, I keep these around and I'll have, you know, 1 or 2 every so often, but a nice snack there. And let's get the, let's tilt you down so you can actually see what I'm doing. There we go. Alright, so we got this almost all the way open, and then we can pull the tray out. Kind of have to open this wide, the tray is pretty big, you know. So yeah, there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, yeah. And there's the cookie. And yeah, your standard, you know, chocolate on the bottom, shortbread on the top, and it's striped. And yeah, these are a really good classic cookie. And yeah, I eat these all the time, they're great. Yeah. This is definitely a staple of the Dollar Tree snacks, you know. Another one that I get all the time is the Dollar Tree off-brand Oreos. These are the Lil Dutch Maid brand, and Lil Dutch Maid has a ton of different cookies. They have vanilla cream, they have half chocolate, half vanilla, and then they have lemon and peanut butter ones, which I'm not the big lemon. Lemon is one cookie, peanut butter is the other. Not the biggest fan of those. I'm not really a peanut butter guy, and I'm not really a lemon guy. But yeah, the vanilla and the duplex are the ones I get a lot. So we're going to take a look at the vanilla today. I wish they had the regular chocolate ones, but for whatever reason they don't. I guess that costs more than $1 to make. But look at that. We get 3 rows, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count through the plastic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 cookies for $1.25. That's pretty good. Take a look at them. They've got these little asterisk marks on the top and vanilla on the inside. And yeah, a pretty good Oreo replacement. Obviously, Oreos are the best. And I do wish they carried the chocolate variety, but for whatever reason they don't. But still, this is a really good cookie, you know. This many Oreos for $1.25. Yeah, they're off-brand and they don't have full chocolate all the time, but I still really like them. Alright. After that, we have the first of the new ones that I haven't tried yet, and that is Cambridge and Thames Danish style butter cookie, artificially flavored. And you have this really nice tin. It's got some embossing around the cookies and the text up here. And this tin shows you the 5 different shapes of cookies that are going to be in the pack. And overall, I mean, it's a It's a middle tin. Everybody always jokes about how this type of cookie, people will put other things in this afterwards because you don't want to throw away a steel tin. And usually sewing supplies wind up in this type of thing. But yeah, you can get a bunch of cookies with a steel tin for only $1.25. That's great. So when I did this video, I knew I had to pick them up. But I kind of wonder, you know, if you ate these type of cookies all the time, what would you do with all those extra tins, you know? I mean, I guess you'd eventually recycle them, and steel recycles pretty well, so I guess you'd eventually have to start giving these things up. Anyway, we got a paper on the top, and we get a oh, this fell over. It's supposed to be like that. Okay, and we can see that these two actually have sugar on the top, and these guys are plain. I gotta eat a pretzel one first, I guess. Anyway, there's a close-up of the cookie. Now, we all know, they say butter cookies. We all know what a butter cookie tastes like. Yep. A pretty good butter cookie. It's a little thick and not quite as chewy as some other butter cookies. Actually, let me try this one and see if because this is one without the sugar on top. Okay, that one's actually a lot flakier. I guess they are different. Let me try this one. Okay, that's back to thicker like the first one. I guess we might as well go through all of them if I'm doing this. That one's a thinner, crumblier one as well. Okay, the rectangle with the sugar. This is, other than the pretzel, the only one with sugar on the top. And that's a harder one as well, so if we look in the tin, these three are hard, and these three are softer and kind of crumbly, and these two have sugar, and it looks like each one, that was 3 tall. Yeah, they were all 3 tall. That one actually broke in half. So 3 times the 5 different shapes, so that would be 15 cookies for $1.25 plus the steel tin. Overall, it's pretty good. They're not the smoothest, butteriest of the butter cookies, but they are still, you know, a pretty good cookie, especially getting so many for $1.25. Now, for the last two, these are actually kind of similar cookies, which I didn't do intentionally. I just kind of grabbed at whatever I thought looked good, and I realized two were kind of similar. So we got the candy and cookies from Bud's Best Cookies. Little cookie, taste big, and you got a picture of what I guess is their founder with a big head. So we get these bite-sized cookies here, and then I also got the original teddy bear cookies, not Teddy Graham, teddy bear. I don't know if these came first. They say the original. It's probably just a marketing thing. But these are birthday cake cookies, and they got sprinkles. So I guess they are different. This is probably chocolate chips, and these are sprinkles. But yeah, I got 2 different types of rainbow cookies. So let's open the box first. Oh man, I ripped it. The glue on the top is actually pretty thick. Or at least on my box. There we go, got it open. And we have a foil bag on the inside. Wow, the box was not wanting to let this go. Oh, shiny foil bag. And let's open it up. And we get the cookies on the inside. Alright, so that's about how big they are. That's their candy on the inside. And yeah, they are bite-sized. Yeah. Taste exactly how you'd expect them to taste. They're a little harder. Sugar, but yeah, they kind of dry out your mouth a little bit. But the candy and the sugar definitely taste good, and I mean, I'm eating another one right away. So yeah, get this whole bag for $1.25. Not the best tasting cookie, and it is kind of a little dry. But yeah, tons of sugar. Probably not great for me, but I will definitely eat all these over time. Pace myself, but yeah, a fun cookie. Not a great cookie, but a fun cookie, definitely. Now let's move on to the teddy bears. Instead of chocolate chips, these look to be confetti. So one good thing with this one, a reusable bag. That's pretty handy, because you don't have to keep finding ways to reseal it. So let's rip the top, and of course it didn't come straight, but whatever. Will this open easy? Come on. Okay, there's a hole. Come on, open up. Wow. Okay. Well, we still got the other side. Let's see if I can not mess it up going this way. And I did. Of course. Okay, so pull from these ends. Kind of work it out. Don't want to do... Okay. A little hard to get open. Not the worst thing ever. It's just, you know, I'm on camera. I'm trying to do this quick. So bring out my little pocket knife. We're just going to go into where I have an opening and wedge it in there and try to pull it this way without cutting myself. I'll do this off camera as to not give anyone ideas. There we go. Yeah, probably should have been a little more graceful with that. And of course I broke the resealable bag. Yep. These things are always a little harder than you think they would be to get into. That's fine, I'll just use a bag clip. But here are some of the cookies. And these are, of course, smaller. And, okay, so like you can tell from the back that, hard to get my camera to focus on small things. Like there's a green dot. And there's some red and blue on there, right? So the confetti is there, but on a few of the cookies it's hard to see. It's in there, it's just not always going to be on the top and hard to see, but like this one doesn't look like there's much. Let's break it open. Yeah, there's not much in that one, but we can see a tiny green streak here, so I guess when you're making cookies that small, it's easy to get the confetti to miss the mold, but they are in there. It's just not super thick, and a lot of the bears, you don't notice it super easy. But how do they taste? Yeah, your standard teddy bear cookie, you know. Yeah, you don't really get too much of that sense of confetti. They don't even feel, you know, I mean, I guess I get a little bit of that birthday cake feel. Yeah, with name brand Teddy Grahams, they are a little better and you can definitely taste the quality. These are still pretty good. Yeah, and also... So that's about where the bag stops. So about that much for $1.25. That's a good amount of teddy bear cookies, even if they aren't quite as, you know, like the Teddy Graham ones are a little more graham crackery, a little more fluffy. These are, again, with a lot of these cookies, a little harder and, you know, not quite as flavorful. You don't, I mean, it tastes a little like birthday cake. You get a little bit of the sprinkles, but really... a vanilla teddy bear cookie with a little bit of flair. Definitely good that you get all that for $1.25. Not the best thing ever, but when you think about just how much food that is for $1.25, that's a pretty fun little snack to have around, even if it's not the best thing ever. So, fun cookie there as well. So yeah, overall with these, a surprising amount of food for $1.25. Never, this is all... 5 of the cookies we had today, you know, never anything super surprising or super tasty. I mean, tasty, but not as good as a name brand, you know. That being said, the first two, the oven-baked striped fudge cookies, these are really good. I always get these, And then the little Dutch Maid Oreos are a pretty good replica of Oreos. The rest of the cookies were fine, but not the best thing ever. But when you consider just how much you get for $1.25, that's pretty good. So overall, pretty good. First two are my definite recommendations. The others are pretty good. And hey, with this one you get a steel tin. What am I going to put in this tin? You never want to put cookie. I mean, that's the thing. You know, you eat the cookie tin, you never want to throw it away, and people suspect there not to be cookies in a cookie tin because everybody reuses them. So I'm going to have to think what to put in there. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. This should be my Dollar Tree playlist. If you want to see me take a look at other things I found in the Dollar Tree, a ton of movie hauls. If you like food, I found Frankenberry in there quite recently, and you can see that review, as well as a bunch of little toys and games and various things I found there. So anyway, have a good day. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist on the bottom. Have a good day now.